Cooper CPAs, located in the heart of East Nashville, offer a wide variety of tax services for individuals and businesses. Contact them at 615-257-0646 and visit their website, allcooper.com, for a full list of services.
Hello, welcome back to Music Business Daily, where we bring you the hottest news going on in the music world today.
Today we have Celine Dion, Neil Diamond, and the Spice Girls for you. We'll be right back.
Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkapolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show. Thanks for sticking around. Welcome back. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Jillian. Our first story today, did you love the Spice Girls in the 90s? Just say yes.
Okay, now you're just being mean. I wasn't allowed to listen to the Spice Girls in the 90s, but I do like what I've heard.
Because they're so much fun.
They are. They're just fun to dance to.
They are. Oh my gosh. I love the Spice Girls. And recently, Mel C, a.k.a. Sporty Spice, was talking to the media about how she's so proud that there is so much strong, feminine female artists in the music world right now.
There are, yeah.
You know, she was talking about Beyonce, Rihanna, Pink, Adele, and that she feels like it's the first time in the history of the music industry where you've had so many top, strong female artists. Because she talks about how when she was with the Spice Girls in the 90s, how like everyone said, oh, the girl bands aren't going to be successful, like just boy bands, you know, females won't work, and so that they had a lot of struggle with that. So yeah, I thought that was kind of nice.
I mean, it's truth. Like, there really are a lot of strong women musicians out there.
Yes. You
know, and not just strong because their producers have made them sound great. Like, there are really strong women that are very vocally talented. And I think that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
More power to the women.
Female power. Yeah, girl power. That's what she was talking about, because they originated girl power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of fun seeing that, like, you're the originator of this idea, essentially.
Yeah.
You know, of the power of the female within music, and now there's, like, you know, seeing how it's grown and where it's come to is really exciting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, next up, Amy Winehouse there's a road in King's Cross, London that they're building to make more space for development, and they have talked about possibly naming the road after her.
Oh, wow.
Now, it's not official yet. There's several other names that have been thrown out there as well, like an ode to, you know, Great Expectations, Frankenstein writer Mary Shelley. But the submission for Winehouse is Winehouse Street. And her father actually made a comment about it, that it would be such an honor to be, to have, like, their surname, you know, on a street. Like, that would be really cool, like, a part of London. So I just thought that was
a cool road name too.
Yeah, well, Winehouse Street, yeah.
Yeah.
They better have like a brewery on it or something.
Yes. Yes. Or a wine house.
Oh.
Sorry.
No disrespect.
No.
But yeah, that would be kind of cool. I mean, that's a great way to pay tribute, you know, to Amy Winehouse, and to kind of, you know, hold her memory and what she represented in the music that she, you know, came out with.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Exactly. Well, our next story, System of a Down, frontman Serj Tankian is going to be releasing 2 albums in June and July, and these aren't just any albums. These are symphony pieces that he wrote and recorded himself, which I think is very interesting, because System of a Down is more of like a rock group, and now he's coming out with a symphony. His first album is entitled Orca, and he described it as, orca is known as a killer whale, but really it's a dark dolphin, and he says that it's going to be a symbolism for human dichotomy. So that is what his
I'm really
first
curious to
is about.
hear it. You know, especially with that description that he gives of it, about it being a symbolism for human dichotomy. Like, I feel like it's going to be, even just within the body of that one piece of music, there's going to be a lot of diversity to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm excited. And then he recorded this in Austria, and he composed it himself, and then funded the recording through Kickstarter.com, so like raised all this money himself. And then his second album is called Jazz is Christ. and it is featuring renowned pianist Tigran Hamasyan, flautist Valerie Tolstov, and trumpet player Tom Dupree. So he's got a lot of really great people involved in this project,
some great instrumentalists.
And I mean, I'm excited to hear it. I mean, just anyone writing a symphony themselves is impressive. And
I couldn't do it. I don't think I would want to try it.
Yeah, I have enough problems trying to pick out melodies on my keyboard at home. So.
I got 99 problems, and I don't need writing a symphony to be one. Well, Celine Dion.
Yes.
If people remember who she is, I'm sure, because she is just got a diva voice. She hasn't released an album since 2007.
Wow.
But she is actually releasing a new album. It's intended to come out this fall, I believe, in October. I think they're calling it Water and a Flame right now. That's kind of the tentative title on it. But she's actually released a little teaser for one of the songs that's going to be on the album that's kind of like a soulful kind of take. It's interesting. Like, I mean, her voice, of course, is beautiful, as always. I'm curious to see what the rest of the album is going to sound like. Because this will, I mean, it's 2013.
Yeah.
Like, that's a long time to go without releasing an album. But she's also got help from producer Egg White, who does like Florence and the Machines and Adele's 19. Like,
that'll
so
be really cool to hear.
Yeah, I think it'll be really interesting to hear what he does with her album as well.
Yeah.
You know, with his direction.
Yeah.
You know, how it comes out. So, I mean, I'm excited just to hear it and see kind of how she's progressed and just. I mean, she's got such a powerhouse voice. She's like one of the originators, you know, of like a woman powerhouse, just range and vocal talent. So I'm excited to see. And she's beautiful as always.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she just,
It'll be
it should be
awesome.
great. I'm excited.
Yay. Our next story, a little bit more serious. So with all the Boston Marathon bombing, Neil Diamond has decided to donate the royalties of his song "Sweet Caroline" to the victims of the Boston Marathon bombing, which is really cool.
awesome.
Yes, that's because the song has kind of become, you know, like an anthem for the Boston Red Sox. I played at all of those games, and so last Saturday, Neil Diamond surprised the crowd and the baseball team. He just randomly showed up to sing the song during the 7th inning at the stadium and to announce that he was going to be donating the royalties to this group. It's called One Fund, is the charity organization for the Boston City victims. But yeah, so I think that's amazing because
what a really wonderful gesture.
Yeah,
you know, to do that. Yeah, that's just really awesome.
So every time that you buy the song Sweet Caroline on iTunes, or if, you know, you hear it on the radio or request it on the radio, you're helping.
There you go.
Which is pretty cool.
You can feel good, and you're getting some music, too. So
Exactly.
That's like a win-win situation. Those are always nice when you come across those. Well, also kind of finishing on a sad note today, everyone, I'm sure, has already heard about the passing away of country star George Jones, but they are actually holding a public funeral at the Grand Ole Opry House. That's going to be on Thursday, starting at 10 a.m. They're holding a private viewing for like friends and family and other artists on Wednesday, but on Thursday, 10 a.m. is when it's going to start for the public, because they said that they feel like he would have wanted his fans to be able to pay their respects and to come and visit. And then also the family is asking that any money or anything that people want to donate or to send, you know, and support, that in lieu of that, or in lieu of sending flowers, that they would just donate to the Grand Ole Opry Trust Fund or the Country Music Hall of Fame. So there's more information. You guys can find it on our website for that.
Yeah.
But that's all we have today for you with Music Business Daily. So make sure you tune back in tomorrow for some exciting news happening, and we'll see you then.
Talkapolis, the social media TV network for your city.